Hey guys, I'm FroTheK, and today I would be doing something I have never actually done before. I am logging into someone else's account to pull some shards for them. He reached out to me a couple of days ago. He's actually been watching my content for a long while, been really supportive of my channel, so I think this is a real fun opportunity. He is a free-to-play player and he has been playing for around 4 years. So yeah, I'm actually a little bit curious about his account. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, some really strong mythicals, Taras. Yeah, and Odin, 6-star Odin, and the other queen. Yeah, so it does have a really strong account, and it does already have a Leo, but he is going for a second Leo, and Marichka. His account is actually in some ways better than mine. He has but he has been playing for more than a year, longer than me, so that does help a lot. Even if I have spent quite a lot of money, he's obviously been very selective with his shard pulls and been quite lucky. 2 shredders as well. Wow. So let's see. Yeah, he does seem to manage his account really well. So I think the order is to pull 22 sacreds. That should get him another Leo. As I told him, I might have just gotten for or gone for the soul personally, but having a second Leo might also be beneficial. He doesn't want to deplete himself totally. I think, yeah, he does have enough shards to get both, but he wants to conserve some shards. This is actually quite similar to what I have on my free-to-play account. And I have gone for Leo in the same way. I pulled Sacreds and a 10 pull avoids, and I did tell him my shard luck has been awful lately. I pulled 26 Sacreds on the main. The first one was a Lego, the 25 next ones was all epic, so at least I am very close to Mercy on my main account. I did pull for Leo on the my own free-to-play account yesterday. I pulled 24 Sacreds, I think, or 22, so I did get 2 legendaries there. The name, it was Karen, so that might be useful on the free-to-play account. Yeah, so on the main account I did get Truath. This one looks like a real healing machine, protector and stuff, but and I think the passive, yeah, so you might be able to keep this ally protection up a lot of the times. Counter attack, strengthen on this champion. So yeah, I don't think he will see much use. On the free to play, I did pull 10 voids, and of course on the free to play I have been more lucky. I did get those 2 legendaries, and I got this void from, and I actually did pick Shusen as my plus 15, is it? And I haven't really decided if I am going to pull more shards for Leo Soul. On either account. On the main I have a 3-star soul, that might be enough. I am trying to put some masteries on some champions, get them to 60, kind of get a feel for how strong they might be, but I don't really want to book them yet. I want to wait for next personal CVC. But yeah. So let's see, 22, so I'm gonna save 2 sacreds. He has chosen this already, that's the same I did actually. I would rather have a second Donatello than... although I have actually been really liking Raphael. He is a lot stronger than I actually thought initially. And this block revive, it could actually be fun to have 2 of him as well. But the reason I did go for him... no, let's see. Because especially on the free-to-play, this is my only decreased cooldown skill on the account, and for running fast dungeons I really like this ability, and it is super strong support. And this healing from the A1 as well, and he will, in a turtle team he will attack all the time, so I did actually think he was and this prevent death. So I did the same myself. So yeah, let's pull 22 shards, and hopefully he will have more luck with his sacreds than I had. I actually didn't really... I can't really imagine he needs any more. It's actually a useful reviver and a speed aura, so it's not a horrible epic, especially for a beginner account. Not on this account, it looks like. I actually haven't checked how he's doing in Faction Wars. This is a champion I've never built, so I have no idea. Actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, Kunoichi. Looks useful at least, so I might get around to build one of those. These days I'm kind of looking for stuff to take to 60 for different champion training tournaments or events and stuff. Grunge Killjoy is actually quite useful as well. Remove all debuffs from all allies. Continuous heal for each debuff removed. And I did actually have to use this for Faction Wars Hard, I think it was. I seem to recall, it's been a few months, but I seem to recall that was quite horrible, but it was possible. So yeah, I haven't really used it much outside of that use case, but I think it's quite good. So 4 sacreds and no... yeah, Lady Quillen is also very useful for sure used her in Soulcross or City of Sintranos at least. She does hit quite hard. And for restricted content you are really looking for one champion who can take out some enemies. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, good review. So especially if you have a good blessing, she's really good. 4 sacreds, no legendaries yet. He did tell me that if he got no legendaries at all, he was okay with that. Basilisk, yeah, really good for solo content due to his passive. It will take some time, but he can get some stuff done. So that's number 6. Teshada, I never really used her. sure she has some use cases. Just having a reviver, but barbarians, you get Seal of the Drakes quite early, so she actually has some good reviews. Faction Wars. She is defensive based, so at least she's easier to keep alive. So that's 6 sacreds. Jotun is another champion I've never built. So let's have a look. Yeah, not the best reviews. I suppose it is. Yeah, I can't really see any reason to build him. Let's try for a sip of coffee. And there we go. Coffee is lucky. So Molly is someone I actually built recently, and she was an amazing improvement for Faction Wars Hard. She's a reviver, and I really like this provoke. So, and this turn meter fill, every time she hits, so she provokes, she gets it, and everyone gets turn meter fill, and yeah, places the block damage debuff on it. So it's a really small kit, or however I should say it, but and it is kind of tricky. I am lucky I have a 5-star soul for her. She's she's a lot more resilient, so she can actually taunt and take some hits. She does have some good stats as well, so she is quite easy to keep alive, I find. But that 5-star soul really makes a big difference in terms of getting enough accuracy, resistance to resist stuff, and also be able to stay alive. I do think I have her in regeneration gear and quite fast. So this is an amazing pull. She's really good for Hydra as well. I just want to check if she or he does have a molly from, yeah. Of course he does. So at least it's a faction guardian. Let's have a look. I don't want to yeah, so let him do that himself, but 10% attack for Trunda, for example, is an improvement, so okay. I'd say that's still a good pull. You might even consider building a second molly, maybe, but I don't think so on this account. So 8 secrets and 1 legendary, 1 faction guardian, but yeah, I still think that's better than my pulls. Certainly on the main account. So this was one of the, wasn't this a new, I think she actually got some fairly good reviews. Some of the content creators seem to really like her. I haven't really looked into her much myself, but she does look really good for Fire Knight at least. Yeah, her kit does look really good. So yeah, she is someone I will have to build eventually. Both a stun 60% and increase attack for all allies for 2 turns. 4 turn cooldown. This books down to 3 turn cooldown. Yeah, so definitely good, and should be really good for Faction Wars as well. Yeah. So a good epic, but as I said, I don't think this account cares all that much about epics. Poison, isn't it? Yeah. I never actually really used him much. I think I might have used him a little bit for some niche stuff. Some maybe I used him in Faction Wars. I can't really remember. Not a great champion. As a starter, it could be good for clan boss, I suppose. Jingle Hunter, my only champion spotlight, or I really like Jingle Hunter. I think he's super underrated. Especially this ability. You use someone else to soften the target up, and it will freeze the 100% chance unless he's weak hits or they have block buffs or block debuffs or something like that. And it does hit quite hard as well. This also makes him quite usable for Fire Knight stuff in Synthranus. But I still use him in Soulcross for some of the more difficult stages, mainly because of this control. This also is a sort of control. So yeah, arena battles isn't all that. So 11, 10 more after this. Hexia, haven't really used her as well. Yeah. Doesn't look super useful. Necrunter, I think this I think I heard he had some use case, but I never built him as well. All single target, I can't have good reviews, can I? Yeah. So few reviews as well. I thought it was an old champion. 21 reviews. That's actually really weird, but I did reset it. So another coffee, and oh, I actually thought it was a Lego. Just a leg. Toraga is actually close to better than most legendary, or not most legendaries, but better than a lot of legendaries. I did actually go for him on the free-to-play challenge in Hades. I didn't invest too much time this year, but Toraga is super useful, and he should have good reviews as well. Yeah, Demon Lord Faction Wars, basically any wave content. He can protect the team. Dozen poisons can provoke. Can get really close to 100% chance to provoke if you have some debuffs on the other team, like a Venom Mage or something like that. And he can place poisons when he's attacked, so with a taunt he does get attacked a lot, and yeah, a really good epic. Old Crocus, another one I haven't really built. I know he's some people have mentioned him. 3 times hitter and a heal reduction. So obviously a Fire Knight champion. Okay, so this is actually a really good speed lead for dungeons, so I can understand he does get some use, decreased speed as well. Decreased turn meter, so for normals, Fire Knight he should be excellent. 3 times hitter and a leech, so yeah, definitely a Fire Knight specialist, but I haven't really seen a need to build him. Senerjan, I have built him recently. I think it does hit quite hard. Can't really remember. I have used him in Soulcross, and I saw quite a lot of people was using Seneschal, and they don't really have a lot of options. So even if the reviews are bad, I do think he's worth mentioning. Yeah, I can't really remember. Yeah, it didn't make a big impression on me, but his name has come up a lot of them. This is still my reviver for Dark Elves. So I use him both on the main and the free-to-play. And he's really useful for Faction Wars. He's actually the reason I was able to clear all of Faction Wars hard. I couldn't do it without a reviver, and I have no other option, so it's definitely useful. Carolina, I never built her as well. Yeah. This actually looks somewhat useful, at least. Sacred Order. Wonder if you could pair her with Mythical you get from Faction Wars hard. I know she places some HP burns at least. You have Cupid in this faction. I suppose there could be some fun stuff. I suppose this it's all debuffs by one turn. She does provide a strengthen for turn cooldown. Decrease attack. Can't be resisted if it's under HP burn. Yeah, I still think the reviews are a little bit higher than I would have given her, but I'm sure I will get to her eventually. I really want another legendary though for this account. Yeah, so I have used Infernal Baroness. I don't think I have any masteries or anything, just stun set. So she does have some use case, but yeah, mainly just in a stun set. Hugo, really good champion, especially for Hydra, but Faction Wars all content really can actually get a revive if she's the only one left. Really good small cleanse, one random debuff. So yeah, and a leech, so I'm sure 2 more shards. Can we get a Lego? Nogorio? I don't know. Haven't built him. Okay. So, a 3 turn cooldown if you have increased attack. This is actually could be useful. Block it. So yeah, does look could be good for arena, I suppose. Low rating, so probably doesn't hit super hard. 6-star blessing, and this could really be fun. So last shard. Can we get a Lego? No. Juliana. Romeo, is it? Yeah, Romero, yeah. I have used her some, probably Soul Cross. She's not bad, but I did build her late, so by the time I built her at least, I only have seen some use cases in, yeah, restricted content like Citios Intranos. Yeah. So that's all the shards pulled. I'm not going to I think it wasn't it a little bit more points needed? Yeah, close enough at least. I don't have the spreadsheet at the moment. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I hope Nice Try is happy enough with not Ronda, but Molly. We did get him. I'm sure he would have wished for someone else. Yeah, Newt would be better, of course. I do like Herndig. yeah. Anyways, Molly was the one we got, but Molly is the strong champion. Just too bad you already had her from earlier. So I'll end this video here, and hope you guys have even more luck than Nice Try had on his account, and certainly more luck than I had on my main. As I said, 26 acres pulled, 1 bad Lego Druid. At least we didn't do much better here, but a little bit better, hopefully. So yeah, see ya guys.